Welcome dear students. So today we are going to study the ninhydrin test. Which are the compounds that show the positive ninhydrin test? Ammonia, primary and secondary amines, alpha amino acids, and the proteins having free amino group, they show the positive ninhydrin test. So first of all, you will memorize that what kind of compounds show positive ninhydrin test. Ninhydrin test is basically a qualitative test that may be used for the identification of the presence of the ammonia, alpha amino acids, primary and secondary amines, and the proteins having the free amino groups. Now, my dear students, what is ninhydrin? Basically, ninhydrin is a white solid that has molecular formula C9H6O4, and ninhydrin is a very powerful oxidizing agent. Now, how the ninhydrin test is performed? In a test tube, you will prepare 2% aqueous solution of ninhydrin, and in a separate test tube, you will prepare 1% aqueous solution of analyte. Analyte is the substance under examination or under analysis. And suppose that in our this very topic, the analyte is amino acid solution. So you will prepare 1% aqueous solution of amino acids in the distilled water. Now add this 1% aqueous solution of amino acid, which is the analyte, in the 2% aqueous solution of the ninhydrin. After adding the 1% aqueous solution of the analyte or amino acid into the 2% aqueous solution of the ninhydrin, now heat this test tube for 5 minutes in a water bath. And when you will heat this test tube for 5 minutes in a water bath, then a deep blue color will appear in this test tube. If the deep blue color appears, it shows that it is the positive ninhydrin test. And now the analyte, that may be an alpha amino acid, that may be ammonia, that may be a protein with the free amino groups, or that may be primary or secondary amine. But if no blue color appears in this test tube, it shows that all these compounds, they are absent. We are studying ninhydrin test with special reference to the amino acids. That's why I have mentioned that the analyte is the amino acid basically. So in the case of the amino acid, the blue color will appear in this test tube. And amino acid, all alpha amino acids, they show the positive ninhydrin test. Now my dear students, what is the chemistry of the ninhydrin test? Basically, the ninhydrin test is a two-step reaction. In the first step, the ninhydrin reacts with the amino acid or any molecule having the free amino group. And when the ninhydrin molecule reacts with any compound having free amino group, then it causes its oxidative deamination. Means it will cause its oxidation as it is an oxidizing agent, and it will also remove the amine group, NH2 group, from that compound. If it is an amino acid, then NH2 group of the amino acid, that will be removed. And this ninhydrin will cause oxidative deamination of the amino acid molecule. As a result of which, it will be self-reduced because it is acting as a oxidizing agent. So ninhydrin molecule will be self-reduced and it will produce ammonia, CO2 and aldehyde. And then in the second step, the reduced form of the ninhydrin will react with the second molecule of the ninhydrin and the ammonia formed in the first step. And as a result of this reaction, then a complex, Raman's complex, will be formed, which is also called as the Raman's purple, and this complex has the blue color which appears in this test tube. But in this particular reaction, I have only mentioned the net equation in which the two ninhydrin molecules are reacting together and they are removing the amino group from the analyte or the amino acid, and they are forming this Reumann's complex. My dear students, in this complete Reumann's complex, only this nitrogen is taken from the amino acid or from the analyte. The remaining these portions, these are of the two ninhydrin molecules. So the overall ninhydrin test is a two-step reaction, but I have mentioned only the net reaction here. And keep in mind that only the free NH2 group of the analyte is used to make the Reumann's complex. Now dear students, a very important point that out of all 20 standard amino acids, proline and hydroxyproline, these are the two amino acids that do not have any primary amino group or NH2 group. If you have no idea of their structure, then please look at the structure of these amino acids, and I have already delivered a lecture on the structure of the 20 amino acids. The link of the lecture will be given in the description of this video lecture. So my dear student, proline and hydroxyproline, they do not have free NH2 group. They only have secondary amino group or imino group, IMINO. As they do not have any primary amino group, so they do not react with the ninhydrin in the way as all other amino acids they react. And that's why when proline and hydroxyproline, they react with the ninhydrin, my dear students, they form the bright yellow color. So they do not react with the ninhydrin in the manner in which all other standard amino acids they react, just because of the reason that they do not have NH2 group in their structure. Now dear student, asparagine gives brown color with ninhydrin because in case of asparagine, there is the amide group present in its structure. Again, you will have to look the structure of the asparagine from my video lecture or from the internet, whatever is feasible for you. So asparagine, because it has amide group, so it gives brown color with ninhydrin. So my dear students, there are 20 standard amino acids, out of which proline and hydroxyproline, they give bright yellow color with ninhydrin. Asparagine gives brown color with ninhydrin, while all other amino acids, they give the blue color and they react in this fashion with the ninhydrin and they form the Reumann's complex. Now dear students, you know that ninhydrin solution is also used as a locating agent in the paper chromatography especially. When you prepare a chromatogram, on that chromatogram, the amino acids are not visible. So to make them visible, we spray the ninhydrin solution on the chromatogram. And as we spray the ninhydrin solution on the chromatogram, then the spots of the amino acid, they are visible to us. They become visible to us. So that's why the ninhydrin solution is used as a locating agent, means to locate the spots of the amino acids which are formed in the paper chromatography on the chromatogram. And my dear students, the same ninhydrin solution is also used in the study of the fingerprints. When you place your fingers on any surface, some of the proteins having free amino group, they are disposed of from the skin of your fingertips. And these disposed of or detached proteins with the free amino group, they can be detected on this surface by spraying the ninhydrin solution. So when you will spray the ninhydrin solution on this surface where I have put my fingers, then the fingerprints will be visible. Even it is very interesting to know that when you place the ninhydrin solution on the fingertips, then the light blue color appears because the skin of our fingers, that always has some disposed of or free proteins having the amino groups. So ninhydrin test is basically a qualitative test which is used for the detection of the ammonia, primary or secondary amines, alpha amino acids, and the proteins having NH2 group. And to show the positive ninhydrin test, there is only one condition, that the molecule must have NH2 group. That NH2 group should be present in that molecule in the free form. So that is the only condition to show the positive Nin hydrin test. It was all about the Nin hydrin test. Take care.